What if I told you that every time you fall asleep, you're not just resting, you're entering a quantum field where your thoughts can bend reality? That the dream you had last night wasn't just a dream, but a signal from another version of you living in a parallel timeline? Sounds crazy, right? But stay with me, because what's happening inside your brain at night might be the key to unlocking genius-level creativity and even changing your future. Most people see sleep as a switch, on or off. You're either awake and productive, or asleep and disconnected. But that's the illusion. Sleep isn't the absence of consciousness. It's a portal, one that connects your mind to something bigger. And if you learn how to use it right, you can hack your dreams, accelerate recovery, and tap into new ideas that don't come from memory, but from the quantum field itself. We live in a world that glorifies hustle and sleepless nights. But what if the real secret of the future human isn't doing more, it's sleeping smarter? This is the quantum sleep protocol, a method based on how your brain interacts with energy, frequency, and vibration while you dream. You see, during deep sleep, your brain doesn't just rest, it reorganizes itself. Neurons fire in complex fractal patterns that mirror the same geometry found in galaxies, energy waves, and atomic structures. In other words, while you dream, your brain is syncing with the quantum blueprint of the universe. Scientists call this phase neural replay. It's when your mind literally rehearses reality, blending past memories with infinite possibilities. That's why artists, inventors, and even quantum physicists often say their greatest breakthroughs came in dreams. Think of Nikola Tesla. He claimed many of his inventions came fully formed in visions while he was half asleep. Or Salvador Dali, who used micronaps to enter the lucid dream zone between sleep and wakefulness, what the ancients called the theta gateway. In this state, your brain waves slow down. Your sense of time fades, and your mind becomes hyper-connected, able to pull information from what quantum theorists call the field of potential. Quantum physics suggests that at the subatomic level, everything exists as a wave of possibility until observed. Your mind, especially during dreams, might be that observer, collapsing potential realities into insight, art, or invention. So, how do you use this power intentionally? Here's the foundation of the quantum sleep protocol. It's not about sleeping longer. It's about aligning your frequency with your intention before you sleep. Step 1. The pre-sleep reset. 30 minutes before bed, dim the lights. No phone. No noise. Close your eyes and take slow breaths, in for 4, out for 6. As your body relaxes, say this silently. Tonight, I access the deeper field of mind. This simple phrase tells your subconscious to prepare for exploration. Step 2. The quantum seed. Right before drifting off, focus on one question, one creative challenge, or one vision you want clarity on. Don't overthink it, just plant the seed. Your subconscious will take it from there, weaving it into your dream fabric. Step 3. The lucid trigger. As you fall asleep, visualize a glowing doorway. Tell yourself, when I see this light, I'll know I'm dreaming. This anchor helps you realize you're in a dream. And once you do, you can guide it consciously. Here's where things get wild. In this lucid, quantum-aware state, your brain can make connections faster than when awake. Neural pathways light up. Dopamine and acetylcholine, chemicals linked to focus and creativity, surge naturally. You're literally rewiring your mind in real time. People who practice this regularly report faster learning, vivid dreams that solve real problems, and even a deeper sense of purpose. Because the mind doesn't just dream, it downloads data from the quantum field. When you wake up, write everything down immediately, no matter how strange. Symbols, sounds, faces, they're all fragments of higher information. But here's the real mystery. If dreams are a gateway to quantum reality, then who's the one dreaming you? In part 2, we'll decode the deeper mechanics of this protocol and uncover how your dreams might be communicating across timelines. Because the moment you close your eyes tonight, the experiment begins. This is Quantum Shift, where consciousness meets the frontier of science. Last time, we uncovered how your dreams might not just be random, but quantum signals, connecting your mind to infinite possibilities. Now we dive deeper, because if your dreams are the key, your conscious awareness is the lock. And learning to control it? That's where everything changes. Imagine your mind as a radio tuner. Every thought, emotion, and image you hold is a frequency, constantly broadcasting into the quantum field. Most people live stuck on one channel, the static of daily stress and survival. But during sleep, when the body shuts down, the signal clears. That's when your brain starts tuning into higher frequencies, realms of imagination, healing, and genius. Think about it. Dreams often feel more real than waking life. Because in that state, your logical filters, the walls that block your deeper intelligence, disappear. You become the receiver of infinite data. But here's where it gets even stranger. Researchers studying lucid dreamers at the University of Wisconsin found that the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain tied to decision-making and awareness, lights up as if the dreamer is awake. It's a hybrid state, half asleep, half aware, a bridge between the conscious and the quantum. Let's bring this to life. Meet Elena, a struggling designer from Berlin. She felt stuck, creatively drained, working long nights with no spark left. She discovered the quantum sleep protocol and decided to experiment for 21 nights. Night after night, she followed the steps. She calmed her mind, planted a seed. How can I create something revolutionary? And visualized the glowing doorway before falling asleep. At first, nothing happened. Just vague colors and fragmented dreams. But around night 12, she noticed something. She became aware she was dreaming, standing in a city made of light, where every building pulsed with geometric patterns. A voice said, "Everything you design already exists. You just need to remember it." The next morning, Elena woke up and sketched what she saw. Weeks later, that sketch became a 3D design concept that caught the attention of a global tech company. She said it felt like she didn't invent it, she downloaded it. Was it imagination, or a form of quantum inspiration? Maybe both. Here's where neuroscience meets quantum thought. When you enter REM sleep, your dream phase, your brain shifts into theta and gamma waves. Theta is the realm of deep intuition and subconscious insight. Gamma, the frequency of peak cognition, ties distant brain regions together, allowing creative fusion. That's why some scientists call this the integration state. It's like your brain becomes a quantum supercomputer, connecting patterns that don't seem related in waking life. That random dream about flying? It's your subconscious testing freedom. That repeating symbol? A coded message from deeper awareness. And if you can stay conscious within that frequency, you can edit the code. Shift emotional imprints, heal memories, even manifest insights instantly. Now, imagine if this was applied to your own life. What if instead of waking up drained, you woke up transformed? What if sleep wasn't an escape, but a training ground for consciousness? Let's take it further. In one experiment, Harvard scientists discovered that practicing piano in a lucid dream activates the same neural circuits as practicing in real life. The brain doesn't care if the experience is physical or imagined, it encodes it the same way. That means every dream is a quantum simulation, one where you can rehearse, learn, and evolve faster than time. So, what happens if you use your dream time to practice creativity, focus, or healing? You're literally reprogramming your subconscious hardware while your body rests. This is where most people get it wrong. They see sleep as passive. But in truth, it's the most active part of your evolution, where your future self is sculpted. Think of your dream world like the backstage of reality. When the curtain closes at night, your conscious mind steps off the stage. And your quantum self, the director, begins rearranging the props, changing scripts, rewriting scenes, so that when you wake, the story of your life plays slightly differently. Every night, you're editing your own simulation. You just haven't been aware of it until now. And once you become aware of this, something miraculous happens. You start noticing patterns, repeated symbols, places, faces. They're not coincidences, they're signatures from the field, guiding you toward alignment with your higher self. This is where the quantum sleep protocol evolves into something bigger. The ability to direct consciousness even while unconscious. Some call it lucid dreaming. Others call it quantum navigation. But the result is the same. You wake up with clarity. You heal faster. You create effortlessly. Because the truth is, you've never been disconnected from the universe. You've just been asleep to your own potential. Every night, you have a chance to reconnect, to remember who you truly are. A creator in a sea of infinite possibility. But there's still one final piece missing. Because while awareness opens the doorway, intention is what guides you through it. In the next episode, we'll reveal how to program your dreams, how to enter sleep with a command so clear that the universe itself responds. The final step of the quantum sleep protocol is where thought turns into reality. This is quantum shift, awakening the science behind consciousness. Stay tuned. The dream world is about to get real. Last time, we uncovered how lucid dreaming isn't fantasy, it's quantum navigation. We learned that when you sleep consciously, your mind doesn't rest, it creates. Now it's time to bring it all together. Because if awareness opens the doorway, intention decides where it leads. This is the final stage of the quantum sleep protocol. Here's the truth most people miss. You don't need to try harder to transform your life. You just need to communicate better with your subconscious, the supercomputer that never sleeps. While you dream, your subconscious is listening. It records every thought, every emotion, every command you send, even the unspoken ones. And the quantum field? It mirrors that back to you as reality. So, if you fall asleep filled with anxiety, your field projects chaos. But if you fall asleep holding intention, crystal clear, emotionally charged, you begin to program your dreams, and through them, your waking life. This is where your nights start creating your days. Before you close your eyes tonight, pause for a moment. Place your hand over your heart and breathe slowly. Now, visualize what you want, not as a wish, but as if it's already happening. Feel it, see it, anchor it with emotion. Then whisper your intention code. Tonight, I dream with purpose. I receive the image, the idea, or the answer I'm ready for. This phrase acts like a software command. It tells your subconscious to open a specific quantum file while you sleep. Do it for 7 nights, and you'll notice your dreams start forming stories instead of fragments. That's your subconscious decoding your intention. The moment you wake up, before your phone, before your thoughts scatter, write everything. Not just what happened, but how it felt. Don't analyze it yet. Dreams speak in symbols, not logic. Within days, patterns emerge, colors, numbers, faces, sensations. They're your subconscious breadcrumbs, guiding you toward action in the waking world. A researcher named Dr. Barrett once studied dream incubation, where people sleep after focusing on a specific problem. Over 60% found creative solutions overnight. Many said the answer appeared out of nowhere. But it wasn't nowhere. It was their own quantum field responding. To reach deeper states of recovery and lucid awareness, you need to sync your body's frequency with your mind's. Here's a simple way. Play low-frequency tones, 4 to 7 Hz theta binaural beats before sleep. This guides your brain into the same state monks reach during deep meditation. Within this frequency, your immune system boosts, your cells repair faster, and your dream recall strengthens dramatically. It's like tuning your biological instrument to resonate with the field of creation itself. Now imagine stacking this intention, journaling, frequency every night for 21 days. That's when transformation becomes visible. Here's an advanced hack, the quantum nap. Take a short 20-minute nap in the afternoon, but do it with a goal. Hold a question in mind like, what's the most aligned next step for me? As you drift, hover between awake and asleep, the hypnagogic zone. That's where many innovators, from Edison to Einstein, access their breakthroughs. Keep a pen nearby. When you wake, jot the first thing that flashes in your mind. Don't judge it. Even strange answers can carry meaning. You're training your brain to treat rest as revelation. Finally, carry your night frequency into the day. Before rushing into screens or noise, take 2 minutes in silence. Close your eyes and recall one dream image from last night. Ask yourself, what is this showing me today? Then act on it, even in a small way. Because when your inner and outer worlds align, you collapse the quantum gap between imagination and manifestation. This is the bridge between dream and reality, the place where ideas become inventions and visions become movement. Before this practice, most people wake up tired, scrolling through chaos, feeling like life just happens to them. After this, they wake up tuned, energized. Dreams no longer fade, they guide. Ideas arrive when they're needed. And creativity flows, not from effort, but from alignment. You begin to sense that the same intelligence that spins galaxies is whispering through your mind each night. You just finally learned how to listen. So tonight, as you drift into sleep, remember, you are not leaving reality. You're entering a deeper version of it, one that's shaped by your intention, attention, and emotion. Because the quantum field doesn't respond to what you want. It responds to what you believe and broadcast. So ask yourself, if reality is responding to you, what are you broadcasting right now? If this resonated, share it with someone who needs to awaken their own mind. Drop a comment with one word that captures what you're dreaming to create. And remember to subscribe, because we're just getting started. The next video will reveal how to link your sleep cycles with peak performance. turning your nights into a lab for transformation. Until then, sleep consciously and dream quantum.